So you're telling me there's a chance for offline PC tournaments? I don't know. If it's operating off Windows or if it's like its own separate OS. Because if it's just like a PS4 operating system or like a Xbox One or whatever, where you just plug, play, boom, no problem, that's it. We could actually do offline PC tournaments, and you know, since it's through Steam, right? I'm already gonna tell you guys the biggest thing about this. It has its own OS, Linux based, but you can install any OS on it, including Windows. Oh shit, it's Linux based. So then, how would that go for hooking up controls? Like, oh wait, why do I not have the chat on? It's very important. How would it go? Controllers work? So you're telling me there's gonna be no driver issues? That what you're telling me, Bear? It's Steam. Oh man. Okay. So since it's Linux based, since it's Steam's OS, all right. You ain't saying that necessarily, but okay. This thing looks uncomfortable as fuck. Okay. Well, the point I'm getting at is, if this thing has no issues when it comes to connecting any type of sticks, controllers, pads, keyboard, whatever, right? There's not a delay on it, not a big delay. Let's say there is a small input delay, like a frame, right? Where you dock it to a monitor or something like that. It'll still be better than PS4, right? Or PS5. Because here's the problem, right? The PS4 performance issues, right? PS5 has more input delay, right? PC, you have all the controller problems. So no matter which way you look at it, every platform is a struggle at some point, right? But if this OS that Steam uses has no issues and there's not any input delay added when you dock it and hook it up to a monitor, oh, finally, not being held back by the limitations of technology. And let me tell you probably the best part, right? So it's Steam, okay? You could go offline in Steam mode. So that means if you rent a local, yeah, you have to buy all these, Steam boats, right? All these Steam decks. But you only need to buy one copy of the game because you can go in offline mode, right? If you have to be connected to the internet, this whole plan goes to shit. It's over. It's done. Bada boom, bada bing. Yeah, it's cheaper than PS5s, right? But anyways, yeah, if they have to make the switch, then it would be to this. But anyways, if you only have to buy one of these to supplement like 20 of them at your local, I'm sorry, if you have to buy one copy of the game to supplement 20 consoles, handhelds, whatever you want to call them, at your local, oh man, that's like a dream. That's like a dream for TOs, man. Instead of having to spend thousands of bucks on copies of the game. Yeah, you juking the system. Don't tell Steam I said this. Steam don't listen to me, dude. What do I know what I'm talking about? D-pad looks like ass? Probably, but I don't care about it itself. Alright? I care about the applications for tournaments, But X, Y, A, B for the buttons on the right. Are you saying there's other triggers on the back? Also, what's the memory on this? Oh yeah, they have a bunch of triggers on the back. What is the memory capacity on one of these? And how long does it take to boot something up? I know you could put an SD card in it, but imagine trying to boot up like Tekken 7 on an SD card. 3 storage. Oh, okay, here we go. Nah, you'll get like a fighting game and a half. So this is the one people would have to shell out, right? Maybe you could have like specific Tekken only ones, right? Because Tekken, for some reason. How big is Tekken 7? How big is Tekken 7? Okay, 79 gigs for no friggin' reason, right? For no reason, Tekken is 79 gigs. No reason whatsoever. Wow. Okay, so you would probably need Tekken specific Steam decks. That's crazy. Why is it so thick? So how big is Strive? Properties. Does it tell me how big the game is in here? I think it tells me how big the game is here, huh? Is it 17 gigs? Is that how much it is? I don't know. I assume Strive's not that big. Strive can't be that big. I don't think Strive's that big, right? But man, this could be it. It's funny too because we were just talking about this conversation just came up not that long ago about offline tournaments on PC, right? You know, you have like TLs like Alex Valle saying like we've done it. You know, they've done it for WNF, right? But it's still a total hassle, you know. People are welcome to try it, but sometimes it's just not worth it. It's too much of a pain in the ass. But now, there's hope. No, I'm not gonna buy this. Like, right? I don't ever leave my house. I have no reason to ever buy one of these. But I'm talking from a TL perspective, right? Locals, majors. Like, okay.
Bro, wanna fight?
You know what's crazy to think about this? Okay, sit down for a second. You, and you. Go sit down over there. We need to talk. Alright, so let's say this happens, okay? Let's say next Dragon Ball tournament, we're playing on these now. You're never opening up Goichi ever again, so we kind of had to think about this at that point of view too, right? Like, this is what's holding Goichi back. But if you're telling me you're gonna give Goichi 3 to 4 more frames to block and tech Dragon Rushes, maybe this isn't a good idea. Man, maybe this isn't a good idea. You know what? No, get rid of it. Scrap the whole idea. I already have enough trouble opening up Goichi as it is. I don't need this man to have 3 to 4 more additional frames of block. No, just joking aside, there's a lot of potential to this. And if Steam wants to sell even more of these, if Steam wants to sell thousands of more of these, if they could just make it where the controls don't job, because like, there's a picture of them playing with the hitbox, right, and some other arcade stick. Where is it? Is it on here? Where is it? Is it on the Twitter page? Might be on the Twitter page. Because I already have a picture of people playing with the... Ah, here we go. Yeah, alright. So I think this is the Victrix stick, right? And then there's a hitbox. So somebody over there be playing fighting games, right? You don't buy a hitbox and then not play fighting games. You don't spend $200 to not play fighting game. Even hitbox was like, wait, who plays on hitbox at Valve, you know? When Steam, this is Steam's console, dude. So people over there play fighting games. They could have been like, hey man, in the board meeting, right? Hey man, it's kind of a niche community, bro, but like the FGC has totally been in shambles about running PC tournaments, and if we could just totally make this to where they could just plug and play, we could sell a few thousand more of these, bro. You know, and better yet, let's like make ones with more storage, because Tekken is this big, so we can even make even more money, bro. And they're like, fucking genius promotion. I hope that's how that board meeting went. And the FGC could use it, Mike, if it solves all the issues we have. Because with current fighting games like Strive has PS4 performance issues, right? But on PS5, there's more native input delay. So it's kind of like, no matter which way you look at it, you're shit on. And then on PC, you can't really play on PC because there's too many driver issues with all the different controllers. But if, big if, that's not an issue with the Steam Deck, there you go. Best of both worlds. No performance issues, less native input delay. With enough crowdfunding, I can see majors being able to possibly make the switch. Well, here's the thing, Bob. You know, majors are like, okay, well, we could buy a PS5, right? But I already have PS4s. But the PS4s have performance issues, right? That's been a big problem with PS4s. They overheat. Imagine a PlayStation 5's on. A PlayStation 4 is on for 8 hours, 12 hours straight, 24 hours straight, trying to run Strive. You think every stage is gonna be like the Axel stage, bro. It's gonna be slow. It's gonna slow down. It might crash. Might blue screen. Something's gonna happen. And I say this as someone who has happened to before. I've had consoles overheat on me at tournament. Make me drop a combo to lose the set. It's happened to me. It's even gonna be worse with current games coming out, where the PS4 just can't handle it. You just want to have gear on the train. The whole venue gonna sound like an airport. That's fine. You know what you hear? Have you ever been to a tournament? Have you ever? You know what you hear at tournaments all the time? That's what you hear at tournaments all the time. You can't even hear yourself think sometimes. Or people just talking, not shutting the hell up. Hello? This is not an issue. It's just gonna be another white noise in the background. But yeah, man. There's a... Yeah, they sound like a construction site, dude. There's shit happening all the time. People talking, people trying to sell their product, people hitting buttons, people throwing their stick, bro. Do I have to pull up a compilation of people throwing shit at tournaments? There's a lot of there's a lot that we can unpack here. But the bottom line is, for tournaments, this could be huge, right? Because I imagine a lot of tournaments probably haven't made the switch to buy PS5s. They're like, well, why buy a PS5 if we could just run Strive on Steam, right? I'm sorry, if we could run Strive on PS4, why bother? But there's gonna be that fighting game that comes out that's only on PS5 probably, and only on Steam or the new Xbox. So it's like, shit. Now we have to buy PS5s, or say it with me, or we could buy the Steam Deck. Buy one copy of KOF 15, one copy of Strive, and put it on all 50 of them. What is 50 times 60? What is that? How much money is that? 50 times 60, like $3 grand, $3,600. How much is that? So I'll do the math. Imagine having to spend like $3 grand to buy all the copies of the game, and then you just buy one because you put it in offline mode and you cheat the system. Probably not gonna happen. Yeah, if you got to be online, it's gonna put a huge dent in that plan. 3K? Yeah, thank you. 3K. You go from spending 3K to spending 60 bucks plus DLC. You can't play unless you sign in. You can only sign into 1 to 2 computers at once. How do you think we ran the Parsec servers, bro? You think I had 20 different versions of a Dragon Ball? 20 different accounts? Can you only share an account games a certain number of times? It's not sharing. It's logging into account, and it's logging into your account in each individual setup. Downloading the game and then going to offline mode. The Valve Steam Deck looks sick. I'm definitely gonna get it. I won't buy it, like I said, but for tournaments, this could be sick. This could be tight. So here's hoping that... Oh, I got the same page open twice, I think. Here's hoping this isn't in shambles for tournaments, because eventually we're gonna pass that threshold where TOs are going to have to move on, right? Even as a mic, that's crazy. They're gonna have to upgrade. So if they have to make the choice, hopefully this is the choice they can make, to where there won't be performance issues, where there'll be less native input delay, right? I don't know. We'll see. But here's hoping. So I imagine the card doesn't have to be that strong. The CPU is more important than really anything. Okay. Hey, yo, Switch Strive tournaments? Yeah, because the picture's somewhere around here. It's right here. They're playing Strive. It's Eno and Ram, right? One of them's a dirty Ram player, bro. Good luck, Eno. Anyways. Radeon DNA 23 is a codename for GPU microarchitecture and accompanying instructions to architecture developed by AMD. I don't know how powerful that is, though. You can barely see shit. Oh, you're too zoomed in. Ugh, I really can't make this much bigger. Oh, yeah, there you go, dude. Anyways, closing statements. You're telling me there's a chance? You know what? Right here. Right here. Right here. This is all the FGC right now.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
All the FGC right here, dude.